And that's
Syed
what
Zafar,
you're seeing
you've now
right
been
now.
in power for 9 years plus. If all these scams adding up to 20 lakh crore rupees are true, why aren't these leaders in jail? I mean, if the 2G scam, for example, was correct, you had 9 years to prosecute these netas instead of talking once again as if you're in opposition. Salman Soz and those in the Congress and those in the opposition will question, why haven't you been able to do anything about it? So it's not as easy as it was in 2014 for the Prime Minister to make these kind of comments and rally people, because people are now checking the track record.
Well, Rahul, if you are checking the track record, you also have to understand that it is not the Bharatiya Janata Party or Bharatiya Janata Party led government who has to send these people to the jail. We can also pursue the case, but it is the legal system, it is the law of the land, it is the judiciary, and it is the judge who actually pronounced the judgment. It is not us. But we have to only highlight those issues which are actually...
No, so if you didn't get a conviction, it's not really a scam, sir. Only if you can convict someone is it a scam, otherwise it's an allegation.
No, that's what I said, the conviction, I mean, matter is the court. Court will pronounce the judgment, not us.
The court's already pronounced the judgment, that's the point.
No, court has already pronounced judgment in one case, but there are many pending cases in the court, and eventually we'll find everyone behind the bar. What about Rahul Gandhi? Is he not on the bail?
But Rajdeep, this also bodes uncertainty. You were in Patna. You know, all these people, Nitish Kumar, Lalu Yadav, Rahul Gandhi. Okay, complete.
So, no, the other thing which I wanted to highlight that this kind of unity we have seen in the past. It is merely formality which we have seen in 2018. Many times in Brigade Ground, everyone was standing in Brigade Ground and saying that yes, they will dislodge Modi. It didn't happen because they were dislodged by the people of this great country. And all these formalities which they are doing now, eventually will find before even 12th of July, when they are meeting again to finalize the common minimum program, that actually will suggest that this common minimum program is nothing but the license for them.
No, so there are 2 points I want to make, Rajdeep. You can't possibly have an opposition alliance stronger than, say, SP and BSP coming together in Uttar Pradesh, or, for example, the Congress and the Janata Dal Secular coming together in Karnataka, both of which happened in 2019, and the BJP won handsomely despite massive opposition unity in Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka. So just because the opposition leaders come together doesn't mean that the verdict changes much.
Rahul, alliance building is about chemistry and arithmetic. At the moment, what we've seen in Patna is an attempt at arithmetic. Let's all come together. Let's try and find out how we can find 300, 350 seats across this country where we can do one-on-one fights. But as we saw even in 2019, when there was a high level of index of opposition unity, almost 84%, in 2 of the states you mentioned, Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka, had a strong anti-BJP alliance, the BJP defeated the opposition. Because according to me, alliances are not just about arithmetic, they are about chemistry.
No, but can I just
You're going to have to find a narrative.
No, but it's not, Rajdeep, just about arithmetic and chemistry. It's about a narrative.
That's right.
Even if they have a chemistry, unless you have a narrative with which you go to the voters, what are you telling them? We don't like Modi. We want to see Modi out. He says they are rattled because the ED and the CBI on them because their corruption is being caught. The only thing that glues them is antipathy to Modi and fear of the investigative agencies.
No, Rahul, when I said chemistry, I mean narrative and direction and leadership and ideas. You know, it's not just, that's what I meant. It's not just arithmetic. At the moment, the opposition is looking at the prospect and the possibility of finding 300, 350, 400 seats where you can have one-on-one fights. Okay, so far so good for them. But they are also going to have to tell us what do they represent as a coalition. Because if they don't tell us that, then it will seem that this alliance has little more than just anti-Modism to offer. They're going to have to come up with a program which is attractive, which is alluring, wherein people believe that there is a clear sense of direction and leadership, even if it's not an individual that is leading them, but even as a grouping. They're going to have to tell us what they stand for. What is it that is common, for example, between a PDP and a Shiv Sena? What will be common between an Aam Aadmi Party and a Congress? Not just in terms of seat sharing, but in terms of what I said is the chemistry, what you described as narrative. I haven't seen that yet. Will that happen? Possible. Rome is not built in a day. Patna isn't. So I'm not saying that what happened in Patna necessarily is the end game for the opposition, but the opposition needs to recognize that if they don't want 2024 to become what happened in 2019, they're going to have to give us a very compelling narrative as to why people should not just vote out the Modi government, but vote in an opposition alliance.